Destiny defends Fresh and Fit in what he thinks is a pregnancy scandal. They interviewed Fresh's alleged baby mother, and throughout this whole entire interview, Destiny didn't take his foot off the gas not one time.
I'm just curious. Can I ask a question about for the kid? If Walter apologized for everything and came clean on everything, wouldn't you want him to be involved in like your child's life?
But why would you care about that?
What do you mean? Well, because he's the most important person that we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah, but why do you care about he's gonna be a part of my baby's life?
It's not just your babies; it's both of your babies, right? And doesn't the child?
Yeah, but he doesn't
wants to be involved.
Yeah. It's both of our baby, but he's not acting like a man. So, do you think he has a right to see the baby?
Do you think you have a right to child support?
I don't. I mean, he doesn't need to. That's fine.
Well, you said the U.S. government said he had to pay, but the U.S. government is also going to make you share custody with him too, right? Whether you want to or not, unless you have a compelling reason not to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will let what government decide to do. If they decide that, okay, my child have to see him, then that's fine. But if the government says, okay, my baby doesn't need to see him, then that's not unnecessary.
What shouldn't the priority be to like build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? Like, how do you make sure your child has a father that wants to spend time with him and be involved in his life, and has a mother?
Look, his father doesn't want him.
He just found out that you're pregnant, right? I mean, he's probably freaking the fuck out. I imagine he probably isn't ready to be a dad or doesn't necessarily want to right now. But like, why close the door on that?
I am not closing it. I'm just saying, based on his behavior. Right now,
but if he changes his behavior in the future,
speak for him? Why do you speak for him? Because clearly he's acting like an idiot on the show.
Well, you're both acting like idiots.
How dare you?
Right? To be fair, right? You've gotten pregnant because you got pregnant by a guy that doesn't want to marry you. You're just as dumb as he is, right? Mm-hmm. The problem isn't with either of you, though. That shouldn't be the main concern. The main concern should be the child, right?
He's not concerning about the child. I am. That's why I went on an adult conversation. So
you're leaking DMs on Instagram. How you don't care? You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you. You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you leaking all of this publicly? The money is the child support that you think that you were talking about earlier. That you're very familiar that the U.S. law.
Who are you? I'm here because I got invited from the owner. Who are you? If you're not owner, don't speak to me because you have no right to talk about my situation. It's not.
You're literally on the internet talking about your situation everywhere. What do you mean?
I'm talking about the situation. It's not about money. What do you know about anything? I don't want to talk to you.
Let me
Okay. Destiny's gonna take a break for a little bit.
I am. I'll take out. This woman is a fucking piece of trash, though. She's ruining this kid's life because she wants to milk this for money. You're actually subhuman. Just letting you know that. Good luck. Bye.
You can say whatever you want.
Destiny cut out, but he's going to end up coming back. She can't be mad because people are saying she's trying to use Fresh for his money. Because when given the choice to have everything back to normal, she still says she don't want him in the child's life. She just wants his money. And as this interview gets deeper and deeper, you start to realize that it's less about the baby's well-being and more about her well-being.
What I wish is, since I'm in the state and if I'm going to keep the baby, for sure, like I'm a tourist here. I'm not going to work. That's illegal. And to taking care of the baby and to have in order to give a birth in the state for 10 months without insurance, everything is going to be expensive. So I wish he can take care of that. If he does, then I think at least he's doing something.
Jessica, you gotta ban me. I can't. I'm gonna kill myself listening to this person. Oh my god, you have to ban me from your server.
Wait a minute, hold on. We're having a calm conversation.
Yeah, why are you being so mean?
Everyone here is just trying to be nice.
I can't tell Tree. I can't tell how naive you are. For her to say earlier, she's like, and I know that in the United States of America, paternity law says that he needs to pay for this. And also, I'm on a tourist visa, so I can't work, and it's very expensive here, and I'm Miami, and I need him to pay for all of the blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, she wasn't going 50-50 earlier. She was investing, and it's about to pay 18 years worth of dividends.
I'm not saying he needs to pay for everything. I'm saying he should pay for the non-insurance pregnancy and give birth of the surgery and to see the OB. If you're a child's father, you're not going to pay for that. I'm not asking him to pay for my shopping.
You should be trying to get him as involved in the child's life as you're trying to get him involved in the child's finances. But you seem to have no desire to do that.
Okay, fine. Don't get me pregnant.
It's two people. It takes two. He didn't rape you, did he? Are we dropping that accusation today? You guys both fucked. The child is both of yours.
Well, we had an agreement. If he doesn't come inside on me, I won't get pregnant.
That's not an agreement, honey. That's called biology.
Be logic. Be like educated yourself, please, before talk to me. Every woman would wish that the child's father would support them.
Yeah, but I think they would also wait to have a baby
I'm
with
not
a child's
saying
father
I
who
want
wants to
his
be involved
money.
with
I'm
the child's
saying,
life.
Please, I don't even want to talk to you right now.
Don't you want a child's father to be involved in the child's life?
Yes, I do, but he doesn't want to. Don't you understand me?
Then why not work towards that?
And I did. Did you not see what I post?
Yeah,
He
I saw
doesn't
you.
even want to talk to me. He doesn't want to have an adult conversation. He refused to see me. He said, I'm not going to see you.
When did he find out you were pregnant?
Like on the 30th of March, I texted him. I said, babe, let's meet and discuss about the situation. He said, meet for what? Go get a pill. That's what he said.
Probably because he doesn't want to have a kid right now, right? Probably a really emotional time for him too, yeah?
For 10 months, she wants to be taken care of with Fresh's money, but doesn't want Fresh involved with anything else concerning their kid. That's one hell of a deal. Everything is fine to be 50-50 until it comes to things that has to be paid for that's actually important. Also, some extra context. She leaked their messages and also leaked their phone call, but she leaked the phone call directly after she recorded it.
I am also wrong for being stupid. I admitted that. You guys can't say anything about that.
I wouldn't call you stupid. I'd say naive and gullible.
Yeah.
I don't think she's stupid, naive, or gullible. I think she's pretty smart.
What do you think? I'm not smart. If I'm smart, I wouldn't.
I think you had a lawyer lined up on day 2. You had that on speed dial before the pregnancy test even hit the trash can. You had that lawyer on your phone.
I'm not stupid for that. Like, I have to protect myself. If my man leaves me and leaves me pregnant, like I'm still being so stupid and not thinking about my future. That's so dumb. You know?
You're thinking about your future. I agree with that. Yeah. I don't know how much you're moving up or not. I agree with everything you're saying. I just think it's super sad that like the child, that Daisy wants to use like another life, I guess, as like a pawn for the war against Walter's wallet. It just seems like really gross to me. I agree that it's fucked up.
I think she just said it out of anger, though. That's my belief.
Nah, she's not. I've seen angry people before, bro. Angry people don't do a pregnancy test, call a lawyer, then have a conversation with their new baby daddy that they found out 24 hours ago while recording the call to release it on Instagram. That is premeditated.
I recorded because I was thinking maybe that might be useful to go to the court. Do you understand? I was just trying to protect myself because I don't know the law in here. I need to know what to do.
Oh, well, here's an interesting law. Did you know that there's a thing called one-party and two-party consent states when it comes to making illegal recordings of people? If you've got a paternity test and it's your kid, doesn't matter if it's his or your kid.
You can say less because really I don't care about what you're saying.
I know you don't care. You just want that money.
Okay, fine. As you wish, if you say so.
It's crazy how she thinks she's so special. These men have thousands of videos talking about girls and how they date and exactly what they do. So it's not a secret at all. For her to jump into bed with Walter or Fresh or whatever you want to call him, she 100% knew exactly what she was getting into. Also, she was on the Fresh and Fit podcast and she came there to be a guest, and that's how they met. So although she's acting innocent, she's 100% aware of everything that's going on.
Just as a heads up, not to be too red pill here, but like, have you been through this girl's Instagram? She's not this naive. You know she's not this stupid, right?
Wait, who you saying that to me?
Well,
the Daisy check. Like, you can look at this girl's Instagram. Bro, this girl's traveled all over the fucking world. She's got a billion pictures.
I'm naive.
This girl is not an idiot. This you guys know, right?
You can be naive when you're
not naive. But listen, I'm not here defending Fresh, okay? I just feel bad for the kid whose life is going to be. But yeah, when you act like this, you only attract like horrible girls like this, right? Passport bros find passport girls, and that's what happened here. She found her green card guy. Her American baby daddy. That's why she was saying like I'm in the US and I can't leave and I can't work here.
If I want to have a green card, I already have. When you do nothing, don't talk about it, okay?
Yeah, dude,
you have no rights.
I know. Come on. Well, you might know more than me. Damn, I don't know how many countries you've been flown out to.
Told me he doesn't want to get married. I never wanted to have a green card with him. What are you talking about?
You're such an asshole, Destiny. Like,
what do you mean? This is actually the worst type of human being in the world. I wouldn't care so much. It's funny that it is funny that they're going to get fucked over by essentially the red pill's worst nightmare, right? Because this is literally the worst nightmare of any red pill guy. But it's the idea that she's like weaponizing some poor fucking kid who's going to be born to a woman who's like 30% plastic, 50% filled with whatever they put in her in Dubai.
Damn. He's not taking his foot off the gas at all.
And then just the rest percentage is some disgusting, horrible person who's sitting here half the shit she was talking about was like money, 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 money. Bro, all the conversations earlier about like, would you let Walter in this kid's life? Oh, I don't know. Even if he changed his mind, no, he showed me who he is. No, I'm going to do that. And then out of nowhere, she's like, because I think Justigal asked something about like, oh, well, what about child support or finance? She's like, well, I know in the United States of America, the laws make it so that the father has to provide. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's over here talking about like, oh yeah, well I called my lawyer to protect myself. What the f are you calling a lawyer to protect yourself? 3 days, 2 days after a positive pregnancy test with a guy that you know is a millionaire living in Miami that you've been dating for 4 months? Everything she's talking about is like financial responsibility. Are you going to provide? Are you going to take? What is she just saying here? Oh, I've got a tourist visa. I can't work here. I'm going to have to be here for 9 months without working. I hope he provides me. Did you go back to China? Why the fuck would you want to be in the United States? Also, I don't know if you caught this earlier. It was I don't want to have an abortion. I don't want to kill my child. I don't want to kill my child. Notice how 5 minutes ago she slipped in like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not.
Yeah.
Also, look at this. Again, to quote the red pill philosophy, and it is true to some extent. Look at this chick's Instagram. This is not some naive fucking, I can barely speak English. I'm just poor Chinese girl.
Okay.
She's sophisticated. She's traveled the fucking world. She's got flown out to so many different fucking countries. She's no fucking shot. Is this some random dipshit, naive little girl from some hodunk town in China who got taken advantage of by poor Walter? She finessed the fuck out of him.
The story sounds a little bit choppy from her perspective. On one hand, she's saying that they're together and they're going to have a nice life, and he tells her all these sweet things and she's head over heels for him. But on the other hand, she already has all her ducks in a row before she even sends him the picture of the pregnancy test. That doesn't sound like a woman like we was happy yesterday and I was in a relationship and then all of a sudden I'm pregnant, and as soon as I tell him I'm pregnant, he just switched up on me. That sounds a little bit off. This girl may or may not be trying to finesse, but what we do know, every single opportunity she has to talk about it and out him, she's there. And which is quite funny behavior from a woman that don't want nothing to do with him and nothing from him. And she's just going to let the legal system handle it. If that was the case, then she don't need to be on the internet doing anything. So it's safe to say that there's way more to the story.